Hello, everybody. It's me, Cheryl Marie. I am just going to go straight into Genesis chapter 6. I've been doing these readings every day, starting with Genesis chapter 1. If you're new, check out my previous videos. I don't have anything to say. Let me just start reading. Okay, so Genesis chapter 6. So you might want to, if you have Bibles, open up to Genesis chapter 6 and read along with me, because sometimes I might stumble on some of these words. I don't know why, but I'm practicing. Okay. Chapter 6, verse 1. And it came to pass, when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them, 2. That the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were fair, and they took them wives of all which they chose. So I'm reading from my Holy Bible. I had it so long I can't see the words anymore. King James Version. So let me read 2 over. That the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were fair, and they took them wives of all which they chose. So normally, like, if you're new, if I have a thought about the verse, then I'm going to speak on it. And then if not, I just move on to the next one. So that's when they started marrying more than one woman. Okay. 3. And the Lord said, my spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he also is flesh. So the Lord is spirit, and he cannot dwell in man all the time, because man is made out of flesh. Okay. Yet his days shall be 120 years. 4. There were giants in the earth in those days, and also after that, when the sons of God came in unto the daughters of men, and they bare children to them. The same became mighty men which were of old, men of renown. That was verse 4. Verse 5. And God saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. That really has not changed at all. Wonder why? Because the thoughts of men are still evil. I'm probably a little distraught because I saw this video of this cop literally murdering a guy, a black man, on video, Facebook. That's the evilest that you can get. He's literally staring into the crowd and he's murdering that man. Can you change the heart of a man like that? Is it possible? It's necessary though, because that's just straight up crazy. I don't know. Okay, I'm a little distracted. Let me just keep going. Verse 6. And it repented the Lord that he had made man on the earth, and it grieved him at his heart. That makes a lot of sense. I'll read that again. 6. I'm going to go back and read 5. And God saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. 6. And it repented the Lord that he had made man on the earth, and it grieved him at his heart. Seven. And the Lord said, I will destroy man whom I have created from the face of the earth, both man and beast, and the creeping things, and the fowls of the air, for it repenteth me that I have made them. What, tell you what's on my mind? You would think that mankind would change their evil ways. I don't want to say because it's written in this book, because I'm still trying to figure out, and I didn't do the research, I'm still trying to figure out who wrote Genesis. How would he know what God was thinking about and feeling? And of course, you're not going to chime in now because I'm making this video and I'm going to upload it. But I would really like to know who wrote Genesis. Okay, I'm stretching this out. Let me keep reading. 8. But Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. 9. These are the generations of Noah. Noah was a just man and perfect in his generations, and Noah walked with God. Okay, so a little happiness in this chapter. Okay, so 10. And Noah begat 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and is it Japheth? Japheth? Okay. So yeah, Noah had 3 sons. 11. The earth also was corrupt before God, and the earth was filled with violence, just like it is now. You would think that, okay, even if this Bible is not true, there was a whole lot of, I want to say centuries, that went by, and stories are written in here of good and evil. Why do mankind want to choose evil over good? Why not learn this Bible to learn what bad things happened in the past so you can turn around and not do it and only do the good things? Is being good boring? Is that what it is? You need excitement, and bad things only bring about excitement? So 11. The earth also was corrupt before God, and the earth was filled with violence. 12. So I was thinking like I was going ahead of myself. I was like, oh yeah, I remember now. Um, because the earth was so violent that God flooded the earth. Uh, it's still violent. It's crazy. 13. And God said unto Noah, the end of all flesh is come before me, for the earth is filled with violence through them. And behold, I will destroy them with the earth. 14. Make thee an ark of gopher wood. Rooms shalt thou make in the ark, and shall pitch it within and without pitch. I think I'm having trouble reading these words because it sounds more like a poem. And I don't read poetry, I read textbooks. So the sentences flow easily through textbooks, but poetry doesn't. It like the pitch is it's all broken. Hopefully I get better. Okay. 15. And this is the fashion which thou shalt make of it. The length of the ark shall be 300 cubits, the breadth of it 50 cubits, and the height of it 30 cubits. Now I don't know what those measurements mean, but obviously I gotta research it. 16. A window shalt thou make to the ark, and in a cubit shalt thou finish it above, and the door of the ark shalt thou set in the side thereof, with lower, second, and third stories shalt thou make it. Okay. So I believe that, or like I'm remembering that God gave Noah these measurements in his dreams. Just like there's a lot of stuff going on in my mind, and it's usually in my dreams. And it's like if you don't do what is inside of you to come out into reality, it'll literally haunt you until you do it, or until you just ignore the hauntings and you just forget about it, or you never forget about it. You just don't end up doing what you want to do with your life. That's probably what this part is. If there's something in you that you would like to create, go ahead and try it. Even if you fail, keep trying. I'm 55 years old and now I'm trying because I need to get my thoughts organized to become a better me. So, where am I at? 17. These chapters are not as long as I thought they would be. That's a good thing. Okay. 17. And behold, I, even I, do bring a flood of waters upon the earth, to destroy all flesh, wherein is the breath of life from under heaven, and everything that is in the earth shall die. 18. But with thee I will establish my covenant, and thou shalt come into the ark, thou and thy sons, and thy wife, and thy sons' wives with thee. So God is saving the generations of Noah. Does it mean we are the generations of Noah? 19. And of every living thing of all flesh, 2 of every sort shalt thou bring into the ark, to keep them alive with thee. Thou shalt be male and female. Okay, so you're bringing two of each creature inside this big vessel. I'm sorry. Is that believable? Okay, I'm just gonna keep going. 20. Of fowls after their kind, and of cattle after their kind, of every creeping thing of the earth after his kind, 2 of every sort shall come unto thee to keep them alive. Now, symbolically, I get that, because in order to preserve that species in nature, so long as it's a male that needs a female to reproduce, because some creatures, I don't know which ones, I don't want to name stuff, but there are some creatures that can reproduce on its own without, it's like no, I won't say that. It's like, it can reproduce on its own. Other than that, male and female, in order to preserve their nature, this is not going good. There needs to be male and female in order to preserve their kind. So if you have like a bear, a male and female bear, they can go extinct if one or the other is killed off. That's why a lot of animals go extinct. This world's a mess. There's a lot going on in my mind. But, okay. 21. And take thou unto thee of all food that is eaten, and thou shalt gather it to thee, and it shall be for food for thee and for them. 22. Thus did Noah, according to all that God commanded him, so did he. Trying to think of how to summarize this chapter. Okay, so the previous chapters 1 through 5. Summarize. It's like after a while, you get tired of evilness. You get so sick and tired of it. It's like, so you get just totally disgusted with it. And you want it to go away. You need it to go away. But if there's any little part of it that's good, you want to keep it and preserve it. To only watch the goodness grow out of it and not the evil. It's like you have a garden of flowers of some sort, any kind of garden. But then starts to grow up into it, or insects start eating at it, and it destroys the garden. Sadly, it sounds like mankind are the weeds. But there is some good in mankind that needs to be preserved. And hopefully that preservation of the goodness can overtake the weeds. But these bad cops, they think they're good, but they're the weeds. And our government, I hope the government is not a weed too. How can you have a country filled with so much good and evil inside it, blended together? To not think that one would affect the other. Why wouldn't you want good to overpower evil? I'm speaking of the cop that literally knelt his knee on this black man's neck in front of everybody. He had this sinister grin on his face that he was trying not to smirk, and he knew what he was doing, because the videos were so clear as day. Is ridiculous. Why wouldn't any of his cop people that was around him, why wouldn't they, yo man, stop, let's just stop this? Because they're all in cahoots with each other. There is no way in the world if one of those cops didn't agree with him that they would have stopped him from doing that. It is ironic that it blends in with this chapter. I don't know. So Christians, why are we studying this Bible? Do you still have good and evil inside of you? Blended to the point where you just want to look good on the outside and in the face of the others, but then you want to exercise your free will to do whatever you want to do? Free will. Okay, literally it means you can do whatever you want to do, but can't even say why. Why would you not want to do good? Because you exercising the part that, hey, it's free will. That's probably why I don't want to go to church anymore. Because if I'm studying this Bible, if I'm meditating towards being like Christ, I want to be like Christ, and I don't want to sit around people that's like half-stepping to be like him when they feel like it. Okay, I'm just rambling, so sad, sad today, but see y'all tomorrow. God bless, and I'll be reading chapter 7. Take care.